Hello, I am Cat Woods. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do a review over this is the Alexander Maclaren Study Bible. So this is a Thomas Nelson New King James release. And as you can tell, look at this Bible cover. So this is going to be in the blue leather soft. Here are going to be the features. It does come in a dust cover box. Here is the ISBN number. Make sure to check out Christian Book, Amazon. I always like to encourage checking out Thomas Nelson's website. For this particular Bible, I like to make sure we are supporting our publishers' ministry themselves. Okay? So, looking at this gem, it is a beautiful baby blue. Look at that gold foiling. It is stunning. I knew I had to take it out here in the sun to let you to see just the gorgeousness of this blue. Yes, they're going to continue on with the foiling pattern on the back of the Bible. On the spine, we have M for Maclaren. Maclaren, there we go, Maclaren, get it right, Cat. And then we have Alexander Maclaren Study Bible, the translation, and it's all gold foiling. There is no stamping. We have stitching around the perimeter of the Bible and the gilding. If this isn't beautiful enough, wait until we see the gilding. Look at this. This is the most beautiful thing. They have done another Bible in this particular gilding, with this particular gilding. I do have it reviewed on my channel already. I just at the time don't remember the name of the Bible, but they have released this gilding before. We have two very beautiful double satin gold and blue ribbons. We have blue and white matching head and tail bands, and of course it is also Smythe sewn. Now, opening up, we have the blue pattern paste down a liner with the presentation page. Gorgeous baby blue color. We have the title page. We have the copyright page over here to the left. Alright, we have the table of contents. The extra additional color that we're going to be seeing is continuing on with that beautiful baby blue color. Love it! I love it! So if you're new to this Bible, please make sure you read over this so you understand the Bible itself. I love the outbordering of this print. I love that. Okay, so we have an introduction to all 66 books of the Bible. We have a timeline, the author, and a theme. We're going to look at a 2-column format. Center column or references, and we have translator notes down here at the very bottom. It is a beautiful printed. We have blue headers, and then on the top here they will have verses to go over. So we have additional verses here, but a lot of the time when they have verses over here, this is going to be additional references, books, verses to go over, talking about what is in underneath this I want to say history, but header. There we go. So it's the header. Then we get additional information over this chapter. Okay, and then we see this beautiful stained glass that we have over here. These are going to be, I'm going to call them little articles. I believe that's what they're going to call them. Insights from Maclaren's work. So there are 66 books introductions. Then we have notes. We have 380 life application notes, and then 209 outline bases of his sermons. So he has sermons, and this may be one of the outlines to it. And yeah, so this life application, there's Christ connection notes, which here's one of the Christ connection notes, and then the outline to his sermons, sprinkled throughout the whole Bible. But I love the headers, the color of the headers, that light baby blue, the references, also that light baby blue. It is easily, I think it says a 9. It doesn't say the size font, but it's easily reading like an 8.5, almost 9. I would say 9. It is a good size font. Printed very beautifully. You wanted to underline, do any kind of markings, you can definitely do that. There's marginal space here in the gutter, and a little bit of marginal space out on the outer margins. There's a life application. There we go. So we'll know when there's a life application, the Christ connection notes, and then an outline for his sermon. Such a beautiful Bible. If I was going to do any kind of marking, I would do a gold and a blue, just 2 colors throughout the whole Bible. All right, now coming into the New Testament, I don't know if there is any, there should be the paper. Let's talk about the paper too really quick. I'm going to try to make this a quick video so we're not having all long videos, but a quick video. The design, you can see it really good, but the sun is kind of washing it out. When the Bible is open, you can see that beautiful design, but the printing, there's no kind of distraction on the next page. Like it's barely anything. So the printing, this has one of his sermon outlines on this side, so you can kind of see that, but in real life it's not distracting. You're going to be paying attention to the text. So that is beautiful. All right, so that to the outline for the New Testament. There we go. It will be a black letter text. So it's just blue and black throughout the whole Bible. Okay, let's get back here to the end of the Bible and see what we are going to be working with here. All right. So we have an index, features. So these will be references, brackets, reflections in a single outline. So, and they tell you a Christ connection in Genesis. These are going to be all the Christ connections. These are going to be all the life applications, and then the passage outlines. So each book is broken up, and you can see how many sprinkled throughout the whole book of each one that they have. That is pretty cool. Okay, that's pretty neat. That's a good feature. So in James, they have one Christ connection. They have one outline, well, 2 applications, and then a passage. Huh. Pretty nifty, pretty nifty. And then we have the New King James Concordance. It is in a 2-column format. Continuing on with the blue color back here. You just look at the blue. There'll be the blue word. And I don't know what the brackets are. This will tell you up here what the brackets is. So read over this, and it'll give you more information. Okay? Very well. Look at all of this. This is the concordance. Very extensive concordance back here. That's very impressive. All right. Then we got a few, 2, like I would say maybe 9, if not 10, front and back blank papers. This is good for a tester page. This is good if you're going to take your Bible out for ministering. Create a travel log. So it's good to have those blank pages, prayers, reflections. If you don't want to mark up the inside of the Bible, they have plenty of blank papers in the back to hold all your notes, thoughts, prayers. Okay, we do have a few maps in the back. They are on cardstock paper, which I greatly appreciate. They are colored maps. printed very well. And then we continue on with the pattern blue. I don't know if you can see it or if the sun is just white, like whiting it out. But okay, I hope you enjoy this video. If you do have any questions, leave them for me in the comments below. And as always, remember, be a creative tool in our Father's art box. I will talk to y'all later. Bye.